I'm Dave Firkin, and today we're celebrating the National Beer Day of the USA.
Apologies for that. Still trying to work out which part of the United States that rather shambolic attempt at impersonation was meant to represent. National Beer Day in the United States is celebrated every year on the 7th of April, marking the day that the Cullen-Harrison Act came into force. This act essentially led to the 18th Amendment being repealed. The 18th Amendment generally banned intoxicating liquors. The Cullen-Harrison Act was signed into law by the then President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who, on signing the legislation, remarked, "I think this would be a good time for a beer." The law went into effect on the 7th of April 1933, and on that first day, 1.5 million barrels of beer were consumed.
By way of celebrating the National Beer Day of the USA, I've picked up a couple of beers brewed by US breweries. The first one is an IPA Imperial from Stone Brewing, based in California. It's an IPA, so we're expecting citrusy, hoppy, fruity, those kind of flavours. The second one is a strong ale from the Arrogant Consortia Brewing, also based in California. In terms of a traditional American beer snack, I was rather surprised to find chicken wings, burgers, nachos, onion rings and even fish and chips appear as some of the most popular types of American bar food. But I've gone for something a little less adventurous, but perhaps more obvious. The doughnut. So, in celebrating the National Beer Day of America, I will be drinking my beers accompanied by a doughnut. So now I think it's time to try the first of these beers. We're going for the IPA Imperial. Good health. Ooh. So it is full of all those traditional IPA flavours. It is citrusy, it is hoppy, it's quite strong. Nice little kick in the mouth you get there, if you'll pardon the expression. But very, very nice indeed. Quite bold flavours, quite makes it stand out. So, let's see what it's like with a doughnut. I'm not convinced that they go together. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't. Now, something I should have mentioned about this IPA Imperial, it comes in at 8.5%. Not shabby at all. You might want to hold on to your seat while you're drinking this one. And now, on to the second beer of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Arrogant Bastard Ale, or as we like to say in Yorkshire, Arrogant Bastard Ale. This is from the Arrogant Consortia Brewing in California. It's a strong ale. Let's just see how strong it is, shall we? Your good health. Ooh. Well, this is definitely a strong ale. It's got very strong malty flavours. That there are hops there now kicking in. So strong, malty, hoppy. Yes, indeed, delightful. Now let's see if this fares any better with a doughnut. I'm not convinced. I think I'm going to stick to the beer. Now the Arrogant Bastard Ale rocks in at 7.2%. Not shabby at all. But if you're having this along with the 8.5% IPA Imperial, then I recommend that you order a taxi to make sure you get yourself home at the end of the evening. Well, we've reached the end of our short celebration of the National Beer Day of the USA. I hope you've enjoyed it. But from me, until next time, cheery bye.